So we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are joined with Smokey Bear. Hello, Smokey. And Veronica, the Public Service Officer for the U.S. Forest Service. And Carrie Bladorn, thank you so much for coming on and joining us. And Jeff, of course, who's here with us.
Hey, Smokey Bear, how are you? Welcome back.
So we have something exciting going on. We have the some portraits exhibitions at a museum happening. So Veronica, if you want to start with that.
Agnes, we are so excited about the portraits that are on their way to Wisconsin right now from Washington, D.C.
What?
They're going to be here for 1 week from the National Agricultural Library, the USDA National Agricultural Library. And they are portraits of this guy right here, Smokey Bear.
Smokey's famous.
Yes, from the 1980s, 1990s by Rudolph Wendelin, who was at that time the U.S. Forest Service artist who was very important in helping to spread the message that only you can prevent wildfires. And we are so grateful to Carrie Bladorn and everyone at the Pioneer Park Historical Complex, because that is where these portraits are going to be on display for National Forest Week next week for 1 full week.
Wow.
Carrie, you've been keeping a secret. This is a big deal. What's that mean to you to have this at your complex?
It's wonderful to have these portraits on display at the museum. They've been on display at national parks across the country, and they're going to be here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin at our museum, Pioneer Park Historical Complex here in Rhinelander, and we're really honored to have them.
And it's a perfect time, too. Not only is it National Forest Week next week, but it's also peak camping season, right? With Independence Day and everything else going on. And so we really want to take advantage of this opportunity to get the word out about things like make sure your campfire is out cold. The rule is if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. So make sure you take a big bucket of water and douse your fire really good and make sure it's completely out. So that's a good golden rule to follow.
And with these portraits that are going to be taking place for a whole week, where can people look, get more information on it? When does it start? What else can they look forward to at the museum?
Information is on our website, the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest website, and we're going to kick off the exhibition with a very special opening night reception next Tuesday night, July 2nd, 1 week from today, from 5 to 7, and we're going to have a special Smokey Bear birthday desserts competition. So we want to see all the great Wisconsin recipes. We're hosting this inspired by Top Chef Wisconsin, which our partners with Travel Wisconsin are promoting this year very much, and their theme is culinary. So we wanted to do something special to support that.
You said desserts, though. Does that include honey? Does Smokey Bear like honey, right?
Well, it is Smokey Bear's 80th birthday this year, right?
Wow.
Yeah, the longest
Smokey, you're looking
service
good.
announcement in the country.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What are we going to do? Are we celebrating Smokey's birthday?
I think we need something.
I think we need to do something for it. Any ideas? Any plans?
Or having a thing at the historical complex.
Yeah.
A whole week of Smokey Bear.
Bring your birthday party hats. Yes,
Yeah,
and
for
your
sure.
desserts.
And Veronica, do you have any kind of advice, last-minute advice for those that are going to be camping to kind of, highlight on that fire safety that you mentioned?
Yes, just make sure that you make sure everything is doused out completely from your campfire before you leave it. You can use dirt, soil to do that. That's why Smokey Bear has a shovel here. And then that sometimes is a better option if you can't get it. Water, or your water's limited, you can always use dirt from the ground. But the main thing is to make sure that there is no warmth left, that if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
And Carrie, the complex is your baby. What can people else see there while they're there, seeing the Smokey exhibit?
Well, the oldest logging museum in the nation is here in Rhinelander at Pioneer Park Historical Complex. So it's really the perfect backdrop for these Smokey Bear portraits. And it's really cool to have them on display at the museum. You can come see them all next week. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. You can come see the portraits at the museum, except for 4th of July, taking the day off to go enjoy the patriotic festivities. But they'll be on display through the 7th, and it'll be great to have them in town.
All right,
Thank you.
Smokey Bear, it's your week.
Well, thank you. So it starts on Monday, right? Next Monday.
Next Tuesday is
Next
the
Tuesday.
kickoff.
Tuesday kickoff.
Tuesday
okay.
kickoff.
Tuesday. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and we will be right back after this break.